Hey, hey, hey! It's your boy Killer69 Minasan, and I think we need to talk about this. Like, I think that so many guys are influenced easily by internet these days to a point where they kinda gaslight themselves into believing that Wano arc in One Piece was quote unquote made or trash, and I'm like, bruh, bruh, like, we need to talk about this. Like, this conversation need to be had. Like, I think that Wano have gotten way too much unfair criticism than any arc of One Piece. And thing with Wano is, if you watch the anime, its issues are solved, and even in manga, shit is peak. Like, the criticism to Wano is, I can get it, but it's so overblown. Like, niggas act like it's the worst thing that have happened to mankind. Worst One Piece arc, 6 out of 10. Like, dear God, the media literacy in our world is sad, but Wano discourse is just whole another level. Like the hate for Wano is just so much out of control. Like let's start with negative. Like, three criticism that I could agree with is the off-screen, the fake out, and Kaido the Kaido and Luffy fight climax. Those are the three criticism which I could consider as a valid one, but like, off-screen are inexcusable. You should not off-screen the damn fight. Like, last time Usopp legit fight was Perona versus Usopp in Thriller Bark, and that's just set affair, ain't it? Like, we need so hard fight desperately, and I find Toby Ropo fight with Goat chapters, I like them. But like Nami and Usopp fight being off screen, now that's war crime. That should have happened. Like it's been minute. Like, last legit Nami fight with Khalifa, that shit happened in 2006. That's valid criticism. But now I will be devil advocate and say that while fake out are egregious, there is purpose behind it. I think that idea that it going for it is that one should respect their will to live. One should live honestly. It's trying to convey that through Kinemon, through scabbers in general, that bushido of dying at any cost is a flow way of living, and one should try to live. So while I can understand the criticism and angerness toward it, I'm not mad at it. If you feel that way, I can see it, but I think it's not meaningless. There is meaning behind it. And now for the Gear 5th fight. Like, the quote unquote argument, I'm kinda ashamed of myself to buy those argument. Like, no, One Piece ain't ruined, dog. The power of devil fruit. Let's just say that it is quote unquote chosen one fruit. First of all, It kinda ain't. Like, the fruit in itself was very very trash. It required goddamn fucking awakening for it to work, to be become what it is. It does not negate all the journey he went through, all the creative use and purpose Luffy went through, all the struggle, all the journey, and it is earned. It's not meaningless. It required death. It required clashing with strongest guy in history of mankind for 3 straight rounds, and it's earned. Like, it happened. Awakening happened because we was in absurdly intense battle and died. That is why it was earned. And where is the idea of it being Joy Boy or something like that? To that I would say fruit is Joy Boy, not Monkey D. Luffy. That devil fruit power is Sun Gotenika fruit, not Monkey D. Luffy. That's my argument to you. And to every time they say, oh Joy Boy, the Nika have written, that, like, recent chapter spoiler, that only happen, those reactions are only told with devil fruit whenever Luffy is at gear 5th. You feel me? So, like, if Luffy, when, like, that robot from World Century in Vegapunk, that thing wake up because of gear 5th. The power of that fruit is of ability of God. That is Joy Boy. That devil fruit is Joy Boy, not our guy. Our guy's journey ain't invalid because of it. That fruit is powerful. It's not the trash fruit we thought it is. Fine. But it requires us to literally reach an end game for that devil fruit to become what it is. It took us time to become what it is. You feel me? And now I think let's get to the serious business. I think that the biggest criticism people have with is that the pacing of Act 2 was off, and dog, I'm not sure what did we read. Like, from 954 to, like, what the hell that chapter was, around 939 to 950, like, yeah, 955, 54, 55. That was fun as hell run. Killer, and we found Killer is Kamazo, Zoro versus Kamazo, like, meet training with Kid. Queen was hilarious. Like, all in versus Queen, that chaos. I think that was fun. And another criticism is Big Mom Amnesia. I strongly disagree. I think the amnesia proved that there is good person inside Big Mom. I think she is looking to someone to cling on for. If you are kind to her, she will be kind to you. In case of Otama, this specific case, where she remember that there is code in the pirate, like, it's hypocritical, but she makes specifically code for someone she cared. She pulled that bullshit lie to herself that there is code in pirate someone because she care about it. It shows her purity. It shows that she's kinda man child. She wants someone to be cling on. You know, in this case it was Otama. And yeah, I think that, like, let's just say that off screen Big Mom Amnesia and fake outs, let's just say those things are quote unquote detrimental. If Are they really detrimental, dog, that they overcome Gear 5th? Are they really that detrimental that they overcome the kid-in-law Big Mom fight, which was so fun? Are, are they that detrimental that they overcome the Zoro character journey, that his existence is against the sword existence? Like, sword exists as a weapon that is just exists to kill. Zoro, through his existence, is against that grain. Zoro, through being what he is as a friend, someone who care about the sword, through someone who fight to protect, is fighting against essentially the existence of sword. And like, his loyalty, like, did we forget chapter 1010? Did we forget that epic speech Luffy gives at Udon? Did we forget how much people of Wano just suffered? We see their suffering, their cry. Did we forget how epic Luffy versus Kaido was before even Gear 5 start? Did we forget Rupees, dog? And even outside of the Wano, like, dog, 956 and 957. That revelation of Warlord being just unleashed in the world, abolishment of Shichibukai, Blackbeard was on the move. Like, 957, the God Valley, the bounty of Yonko. That flashback, dog, that goated Odin flashback, like, Odin, I'm born to boil. And we laughed, dog, we laughed. And my favorite chapter ain't none of that. My favorite chapter is 1054. That Menaka on Shanks. Like, that was subversion twist 20 years in making. Like, the fact that Shanks is on the race for One Piece is so out of Bluefield. Like, I love that twist. Like, I cannot even convey it. Like, seeing that subversion, like, we thought Shanks is guardian. We saw Shanks might have no interest in One Piece. He don't give a damn about those some petty treasure, but nah, he is looking for One Piece too, and that was awesome. Like, that revelation that Shanks is on the race for One Piece is just absurd. Yo, Peck, let's claim the One Piece. Like, he's remembering all his memories. Like, man, I'm a Shanks fanboy. Like, what can I say? Like TLDR point is the good of Wano outweigh the bad heavily. So, like, it's a great arc. Don't let anyone fool you or trick you to think it's not. It's epic. Like, Kaido was such a great villain, dog. Like, I thought that there was lack of characterization on how he become what he is, but I realized who he is. This man, as a child, is a machine. His goal is fight, and in that fight there is genuineness. True nature of what people they are occur when they are near the state of death. To him, being stronger, to fight, is way of surviving this world. That's how he lived. That's how his way of surviving this world is, to become strong as he can. And he was betrayed many times throughout his life. So he reached to the state he is today, which is someone who do not trust others, someone who do not trust people. After constant betrayal after betrayal, he become what he is. Someone who just do not trust anyone anymore. And I like the detail. I love the detail. And dog, he wished Luffy best in this recent episode that you have come so far and I'm proud of you that you are able to keep up with me. But what kind of world do you want to see? I think that Kaido way is massacre people, hurt them so much so they can oppose him, and once they oppose him, he will beat them, crush their soul, and that's where he will find genuine people with him. And Luffy way, he is the contrast to that. He way is might make right power. He is the sheer power through that. He is power, he is tyranny. He is a cruel pirate. He is, I am the king, I am strong, you can't do shit, I will beat the hell out of you. And he is that ultimate power. He have bonding people. He have people alive for him through the sheer power alone. So like he is meta commentary on how one can found allies through being just sheer brute of negativity. There is value in it. There is worth in that power Pirate King way. His way of becoming Pirate King is through power, sheer power. And Luffy way of becoming Pirate King is to save, to be kind, just be kind, just fuck around, just be friends. And that's what Luffy way of becoming Pirate King is. So there is that style contracts. Someone who connect through freeing people, and Kaido connect through oppressing people. And that's the beauty of them. They're dynamic. And Kaido accepted that one who will defeat him will be Joy Boy. He is looking for Joy Boy. And in his hand he found that. It's Luffy in him, in that he found that. And it's fucking phenomenal.